Let me know if you can see my screen. No? Do you see my screen? Hmm?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Connect your SAP system. It's very important concept of the whole SAP runs this flow only. Even the theory also, the skills will be different. The flow is same only. Apps also. Screen programming, nothing but dialogue programming. Both are same only. To design the business transaction codes. Okay, na? So there are basically two types of transaction codes in SAP. Okay. Anyone can tell what is those two types of transaction codes? Any transaction code you'll take it in SAP. Two types of transaction codes. So what is that? Two types of transaction codes. Okay, one is the entire SAP runs with these two types of transaction codes. One is basically business T codes, business transaction codes. So other one is, what is the other one?
Technical.
Technical transaction. Very good. So which are the business T codes examples? Which are the transaction codes? Example.
MM01, MM02.
Correct. Very good. MM01. Right? MM01, MM02. Right? MM03. What else?
BA01.
BA01 for right, creating the
BA02.
sales orders. So BA01, BA02, BA03. Right? ME21N purchase orders. Right? ME22N. ME23N. Okay. All these business transaction codes. So backend concept is model pre-programming only. Yeah. What are the examples for technical transaction codes? What are the examples for the technical transaction codes? SC11, SC38, SC37, SC80, SC91, message class. Right? So we have yet to come start other topics of like smart forms. All this with the technical transaction codes. What the exact difference between technical transaction codes and business transaction codes? Who will be using the business T codes?
Functional people in this business.
Instead of functional peoples, better you can say the users. Okay, na?
Yeah.
Because they are the people finally we'll be using. Like we are the users for the IRTC or KSRTC website. If we go, we are the users. Same way. And this is going to be used by whom, basically?
All the technical perspective, like ABAP and functional.
Or technical people. Okay. So using this technical transaction codes, we will build this type of transaction codes. Of course, this is a business transaction code, nothing but business applications. So we call it business applications. This we are going to build by using of this transaction codes. By technically, we are going to develop. Okay. So the flow is, for example, right? Go to here, flow. This is the flow. This is a business T code. Okay, where day to day users will be using for business purpose. They click on save button here. For example, if you take as MM01 here. Okay, so the moment they click on here, okay, it will go and set the data into the database. Means how we will go sit in the database data? Everything is data only in SAP. I mean, not only in SAP, the whole IT technology, right? IT data only. Whatever the data you entered on the screen will go and update into the SAP database tables here. That code is called as model pool programming or skin programming, you can call skin programming. SAP database tables here. So it is not a reports. Okay, report is for analysis purpose. This is not for analysis purpose, right? So this is for maintaining the business data. Suppose new materials, right? New purchase orders you want to create, new sales orders. So for that purpose, the users will be using this one. In the code of this screen, how to design the screen now, right? How the data should transfer from here to here, or the data should come from the screen to database tables to screen. No? This is the logic that has been developed the ABAP programming based on the screen programming, nothing but. This is the flow. Day to day, entire SAP flow is this too. This is the basic flow. So whether, I mean, they will be creating the sales orders, purchase orders, materials to the users. The data will go here and update here. Whenever they want to see the data will come back to here. This is one type of the work that will be day to day will be happening. Now, for example, we'll go to MM01. MM01. So we are going to create a new material here. Right? What you see here, right? All these things is developed by ABAP SAP through the ABAP. This is the model pools skin programming components, concepts only, this one. Okay, we'll see all this part of this topic, model pool programming topic. Okay. So we'll go for the, what do you call this one? Anyone can tell? This type of buttons, what do we call? What do you call this type of buttons generally? This one, this box. What is the difference between this one and this one? Right? Here is one option is there. Here also is one option. What do you call this two? What is the difference between these two?
The above one is search help.
Correct. So above one is search help, where you are going to do the by searching the options. What this one we call?
Usually, in general, we do drop down list.
Correct. It's drop down only. Here also we call it drop down list only. So difference between this one and this one?
Yeah, search help is basically when you type, then it automatically, if you go and click on that search
Option will be there.
Yeah, but here in drop down list, you'll already having multiple things, then you can select.
Fixed values. Basically,
Yeah.
it is a fixed values here. Fixed values. You don't have any search option here.
Yeah.
Okay. For example, I take some say chemical industry. So I'm creating some material here. New material. Maybe some raw material. I'll take just some randomly. Okay. Na? Our idea is to how the data will transfer. Okay. Who will design of all this, which field should be available and all here. So we design this skin through a model pool program based on the functional business point of view. Okay. The functional people will do the settings, which field should be available here and what has to be entered all here. Okay. So I'll press enter here. This is the screen. How do you know? Go to system. All of you log into SAP. Just don't see only my screen. If you have the SAP access, you can see the programming backend program of this one. That's what the skin programming, code system, status. Do you see there is a program here, skin number as well. Skin number and program. If you click that program, it will go to the program. Because screens you can create for the model program and for the report programs and as well as for the function group also. If you want the screen design, no, right, this is a skin programming inside. Go back. Double click the 60 line number 6, sorry, screen number 60 here. This is complete skin programming here. You click on layout here. This is what you see that output. You see the backend ABAP. What is that? Layout or ABAP development they have done. SAP has done this. Because of this, you are getting that as the output. We are going to do this type of applications in this topic, multiple programming. Back. Okay. Now I'll press enter. Okay. Basic data. So I'm just entering some basic information of the materials here, just to make you understood the flow. So material description, maybe chemical material. Base units of measure, easy. Okay. How do you measure this material? If you want to understand what is the meaning of base units of measure, what we should do? Suppose you want to understand what is this field information, what do you do? I want to know what is the meaning of base unit of measure. Which button we click so that we will get the information about this field. Documentation. Which field? Which button we should click? Are you getting my question? Are you able to hear? Hello? F1. Click, right? Simple, right? My students, I mean, the new people who is just started. You remember this one, right? F1. F1 is the key which you have to press that to get the documentation of what is available for that skin field. Okay. From where the documentation will come? Once you press F1, no? From where the documentation will come? Is the documentation, right? They tell you clearly about the what is the meaning of base unit of measure. Okay. Any ABAPers, right? Whether you are trying for a job, okay, or you are already into the project, you should learn in this way the business. You should get this. You should go through it so that you should get the business knowledge as well. What is the material? What the material type? What the plant? What the storage location? All these things. Okay. Now this documentation, right? This is tell that how you, what is the exact meaning of this units of measure. What I'm saying is this documentation is coming right here. From where this documentation comes, how it is coming. How this documentation is coming.
Data elements.
Correct. Very good. From the data element. How do you find the data element here? Being in this screen. Which button you should click here? so that the document data element name will come. Technical information, right? Then if you go to here, this data element, right? Go to the documentation here. This is the documentation what you are saying there. So what I was telling, data element is very critical in SAP. You use every day. From this only that documentation will come. Okay. So maybe I'll use the material group also from value. Because especially the students, right, who are a part of my class, we are using the material group from day one. Material number, material group, these units of measure. You should understand this. What is the business point of view? Like as I said, press F1, note down, make your notebook, make your notes. This will give you a different feeling to the interviewer when you answer the question. I mean, when you are doing the interview, when you talk the business terminology, it is added advantage for you. So you will be, I mean, that make you your interview more effective. Okay, na? Clear? Now gross weight I'll give, net weight I'll give of this material. Now I click on save button here. What will happen? This is the flow of your entire SAP. One flow, two flows. One is data inserting flow, other one is data extraction flow. This is the data inserting, means data saving. It's like similarly, you can think of like you join into the, for example, Capgemini first day. All your information will be entered one by one. Right? First your name, last name, your details, right? Your date of birth, date of join, gender, all the information, bank information. They click on save data. And then the data will go and save to the database. What is now it is going to happen here? Once you click here, what is going to happen? This is the flow. Right? The moment you click on save, this is the code responsible to carry the data from the screen fields to the database table. Now currently the data is on the screen fields. This is screen fields. Screen fields. So data is going to save into the database tables. When you click on save button, the code responsible is screen programming code. Anyone can tell me if I click on save, how to see the code now in the runtime? All of you. In the runtime, if you want to see the code that is responsible to transfer the data from here to here, you want to see it. How do you see that? Based on what you should do so that you can see the code. Not system status, that is the static you see. Now I want to see the code which will carry the data from the screen fields to the database. This is screen fields data. Currently, this is the flow. This is the screen. Okay. So from here, data is going to travel. So it's a journey to database. This is SAP database here. This journey happens through the program. Program is responsible to carry the data from here to here. What button I should click? Anyone? Which button or which command I should do here so that I can see the code in the debugging, runtime code debugging.
If you press /H,
Now debugger will start. Now the code will go. Not code will go. The control will go to the code. This is our screen programming. This is what we are going to do. Module programming, screen programming, this one. So now the control is here, means the control is here in this journey from screen to database. It is here. This is the journey. Journey means code. This is the code. This code will carry the data to here. Which table will update in the database? For MM01, which table will update? Marketing text. Okay. Go to here. Now this code will be going on executing the standard code, this one. Because some error is coming. Easy. Again came. Now I want come out of this one. I am debugging, right? Currently. How to come out of this? From which button if I click it, so that I will come out of this control from the debugging mode to normal mode. Which button I should click?
You can use stop transaction.
Which one? Now
In the
I don't want to see the execution of line by line this code. I want come out of from the debugging.
even you don't want to execute the code.
No, I want come out from debug because currently is debugging. Right? So I just want to come out of the control from outside the debug. It should execute the code automatically.
Then you can use like you can do F8 for complete execution.
Correct. Especially for the freshers, right? These are the questions they will ask you when you go as a fresher the interview, so that they understood that whether you are familiar with the debugging, right? Whether you have done debugging or not. Very basic question only this one, right? But still, if we answer, then only they think, okay, this person has been practiced concept in the debug mode as well. Okay, now this is information message. Okay, now data has been transferred. This is a material number. So where I can see this material number saved in which transaction code I can go and check it. In which transaction code this data I can see, or tables, in tables if you want to see. Go to S11, right?
Yes.
Go to Mora table. Go to contents. Copy the material number. Click on execute here. This is the material number that has been come here. If I want, I can change that format of how do you see user parameters. What is this output we call? You can tell my last class students, my batch students. No? Last class only we have done this topic, right? What is this output? What do you call this output? It's the data, right? Data output of the table. What do you call? Last week only we have done this session. This is a LV report, right? If you want to see the normal one, go to here, standard list, execute. Okay, this is the number. Double click here. This is the data what we have entered on the screen now. From the screen it has come to database here. To here. From here to here. This. In which transaction code we can see this one? Now data we have seen in the table after creating the materials. Even which transaction code you can see the data.
In S11, we can.
That is the tables data we have done. In the screen, I am saying that one transaction code for creating a material we have done. Data has been transferred. There is one more transaction where you can see the data on the screen. Like how you are seeing MM01, similar way.
You can use SC69.
That is also table data. What I am saying is not the table data on the screen like this. This is a screen, not a table. This one.
MM03.
Correct. MM03. /4 MM03. You can see the data what you entered here. Do you see the screen's fills is gray out or not? Okay. The flow is like this. MM03 flow is okay. This is MM01 creation flow. Okay. MM03 flow is how the data flow is. This is the flow. This is MM03. So you give the material number here. Material number. So the moment you give the material number, okay. So what it will do is control will go to here. This is your database, the SAP database here. So the moment you give the material number, backend ABAP code, model pool programming code, will go and check in the database, is there any material number available with this in Mara table, with this value. And then if it is available, go and display back the data on the screen. This is arrow directions here. Information will come back from the database table to the screen now. And fields are gray out, means you should not allow the user to change the data because MM03 is only for display of material numbers. Display the materials. Display materials data. Next, one more transaction code. Suppose you want to change the existing materials material information one by one. What do you do? What transaction code? Basically, three transaction codes. So one is for creation, other one is change, other one is for display. MM? Correct. 02. Right? 02. Here you can change the data of existing material here. Save the data here. You click on save. Okay. So this is the flow. This is SAP database table Mara. Okay. Control will go from here to here, search the data, and brings back the data for a given material in the change mode here now. Once you make the changes, click on save button, the data will go back to database here now again from here to here. So once you save the changes, again data will go back to database here. This is the flow. Okay. I'll go to MM02. Save material number. I'll go to MM02. Enter. Choose the base data one now. This is now it has come the data in the change mode because you want change as a user. You want to change the data of the materials. Okay. Now, if you want, you can change it this data. Maybe you can make it 80, and you can make it as 100. You want change. Click on save. The same flow. The moment you click on save, right? What happens? Display. Save. Code will trigger. ABAP model pool programming will trigger. That code will responsible to transfer the data from the screen to database tables. Save it now. So information message, press enter. Right now, this material number quantity has changed. You can go check it either in Mara table or in the MM03. Go to Mara table. Okay. We have changed it to 100 and 20, I think. Why it is not changing? Why it is not
Because
reflecting?
it is still not refreshed.
Correct. Very good.
Have to come out of transaction and then.
Very good. You can do refresh here. That's all. Now double click here. So now it has been reflected the new value. This is the data flow. Right? Same you can see 118 mm03 also. Go to mm03. What I'm teaching is today is the entire SAP one data flow. Complete day to day what is happening. So same things happen, purchase orders creation, sales order creation, invoice creation, everywhere the same concept. Now if I go to here, MM03. Take the material number, press enter, go here, enter. You see now that data has been changed on the screen. Not changed on the screen, you can say, good, not a good terminology. It has been changed the material information and it has been stored in the database and it has come back again now to the screen. Clear? This is the flow. So today, right, what we do is quickly we'll create one new module pool program. Quickly. You can do it parallel with me. So what we do is, the flow is, we'll create a small screen. Inside this small screen, so we will give the input field as a material number. Material number. This is the material number. When user gives the material number, yeah, data should come for that given material number from Mara table. Material type. What is material type? What is MTRT? MATKL, MEINS. Suppose you want display these fields in the screen. This is MEINS here. Okay. And what you click is display data. This is the button. Display data. Okay. So data should come for this material number, these fields from the database. This flow will do quickly. Okay. Na? So for that, what do you do is go to here. SC80 to create a model pool program. SC80. To the program here. Okay, you can give program name as ZMAH model pool material data. Enter. Go yes. Okay. Don't go for the top include, it creates extra include program. Okay, na? Enter. Choose here not executable. Choose the model pool here. Enter. Save it here. Save it here. Enter. Okay. So first we activate this one. Right click, activate. Now we'll create a new screen. Out click, create the new screen is right click, create screen. Screen number, you can give any screen number. And use screen number 100 here. You can write here material data display. Okay, save it. Go to the layout. So you are designing the screen layout now here. So you can take the screen fields data from the tables. Go to here. Give the table name. Click get from dictionary. Okay, choose a material number. enter. That's all. And remaining fields also will choose same way. Go to here. Maybe you can choose the material type, material group, units of measure. Just enter. It comes automatically the fields here. Just drag. And then you can place the buttons here. For example, to display material data. Give the text for this one. Material data display. Okay, and you should give the name for the push button. No? You can give any name. So I'm giving PB1, push button 1. Double click this one. Give the code for this one, no? To capture in the runtime, like yesterday session we have done. Interactive report. You can give as here, no? This value will be captured into the system variable. I'll show you in the program. No red means all is clear now. And you want to exit from the screen, you can keep one more button. Click here, give as exit. Okay, can write as push. Double click here, you can write as exit here. Save it here now. Click on back, save it, activate. Double click this. Okay, activate. Okay, now try to execute this one. Do you see that there is one error is coming? What is that error? Anyone can read that? Hello? Why that error? What is that error? Do you see the error or not? Are you seeing my screen? Hope
Yes,
you are watching my screen, all of you. What is that error is coming? Why it is coming?
we have to change the program type to executable.
Ah, we should not change because the intention is not executable program. Okay, na? It is saying that correct. Okay, so you cannot execute directly. For that, what you should do is you should create a transaction code. Take this, right click, or you can go to SC93. Anything is fine. You can create a transaction code. Right click, create transaction. Because if execute only through the right transaction code only. Must be starting with Z. Like MM01, you are giving your own MM01. Okay. Here give details. Information. Okay. Now you should choose that first one, not the second one. Dialog programming, because skin programming. Enter. Now you are creating the transaction code like MM01. So usually will execute through the transaction code only by giving the authorizations. Okay, you can copy paste the program name here. Skin member which we have created. Save it now. Make it compatible for the GUS. That's all. Now you can execute this transaction code like how you execute MM01. Like go to here, copy this. You can execute from the beginning, like go to /o. It's transaction code, right? This is the transaction. Go to here, take this. Go to here. Copy paste here. Like how do you type MM01? Enter. This is the output of your screen design model tool now. So I'll give the material number here. I'll choose some material number here. Enter. Anyone can think and tell me why it is not working. The information not coming from here. I press the button. When I click this button, for this material number, the data should come from Mora table because these fields are from Mora table only. Anyone can think and tell me?
Logic we have not updated.
Code we have not updated, right? So where you should write the code? This is the core of your module build program. The core. Go to here, right? For every screen, right? In the module pool, this is the concept. Okay. This is screen number 100. Okay. Every screen will be associated with the two modules basically. One is PBO, process before output. That means before the screen comes to you. Before screen comes to you, this will trigger. And what you want to do after screen trigger, I mean, after you do some action in the screen, this event will trigger. Okay. And then control you can go back maybe to the same screen, or if you call other screen, go to other screen. See, before the screen comes, control come to here, and then screen will come to user. Once you do any action on the screen, control will come to here. Based on the code what you written or next screen, it goes to the same screen or to the next screen. We see that flow practically. For that, what you should do is this is the process software input. Uncomment here. Double click here. You are writing the code for the functionality of the buttons here. Double click here. Click on yes. Anyone can tell what is the difference between He's asking that whether you want to give the definition for that button either in the same program or you want to include separate program. Choose this. Enter. Click on yes here. Here you can write the code. If s5-u equal to, I have given, I think, disk, right? Disk. Select symbol. Number. Else if s5-u equal to exit. Leave program. Save it now here. Check syntax. Anyone can tell what they are. See the select statement. Why this error is coming? See the error.
Mara is not declared in the program.
So we have not declared, right? You can declare here. You can declare either the beginning or they're in that module only. This is the block of the code, like a subroutine concept, similar. Tables Mara. No, you don't get error. Tables. Anyone tell what is the meaning of this table statement? What it will do exactly? What will do? What is the exact use of this statement? By declaring tables Mara, what it will do?
The available
Anyone?
fields in the Mara.
It creates a work area actually. It creates work area. Now check it here. Activate. You can execute here also directly. Click on execute. Right? Choose the material number. The data is complete. You click on exit. Exit. How the code is, it works like this. I'll put a breakpoint here. Go to here. Go to here. We'll put a breakpoint here. Stop. Okay. And skin, if you go to here, skin, I have given the function codes here. Layout. This buttons. You see the disk here. I give the disk. This one. This is for one button. Disk. Disk. Yeah. This is for one button I give on there. Second button I will give as exit. Go to here. Double click here. Let's see here, exit button. Double click here. Exit button I have given as exit. This FCT code, this code. This is going to capture in the runtime. Copy this. So this is exit button, and the other button is for the display data. Here push button, material data display. So when I execute, I'll put a breakpoint here. Go to exit. Another 5 minutes. Right, go back. Double click here. Put a breakpoint. Execute. Execute. Give the material number. The moment I click this button, right, this flow will happen. This flow will happen. The moment I click on here, the button here, the flow will happen. This code will trigger. And SYUCOM will get this field. This value, not field, this value here. Go to here, right? Click on meta display. Now the data as control came here. Display you have given. So anyone can tell what this line number 18 will do. 18 is doing. Anyone? What is this web statement will do? 18, line number 18. No problem. Even wrong also, no problem. Just tell me.
It fetches the record from the Mara tool.
Hmm. Sorry.
It retrieves one record from the Mara table.
No, for single record,
Mm.
right? So you get single record for a given input on the screen here. Okay. So the data will come for a given input, compares and plays on the skin field. This is Mara iPhone matter is the skin field here. You go to here screen now. Go to here, right? Screens. You go to here, skins field here now. Mara. Go to layout here. Okay, see here. This is skin field here. Mara iPhone matter. That value will come here now. Here. Right? Execute. Execute here. If I click on exit, again same control will go to there. Can put a breakpoint here. Again, go to here. Go to here. Put a breakpoint here. Okay. Execute transaction code. Okay. Execute. Click here. So you are going to disk the data here. Okay. Data will bring display the output. Okay. Click on exit. Okay, sorry, I lost connection. 5 minutes. Huh? Okay, now we are done. Okay, you see my screen, right? Now, so I was. I think a system problem. So I'll stop here, okay? Na? So you can continue by seeing that video up to here. Huh?